environment protection related to environment. I'm really satisfied and happy to announce that Vasundhara, the Green Society, has organized series of events, and this particularly National Elocution Competition is also the regular event. This is their vision and mission for which this society was constituted at Law College Dehradun. Today's competition, it is particularly the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. This is one of the areas which is in debate as far as environment protection is concerned. And today we have more than 35 participants from different universities and colleges, and very eminent judges, those who are expert in their own field, to judge this event. And particularly, we are privileged to have with us Dr. Shama Gupta, and I'm asked to introduce Dr. Shama Gupta. Dr. Shama Gupta started her professional career with Regional Remote Sensing Center, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, Dehradun, in the year 2001, and is currently working as scientist engineer SF in Indian Institute of Remote Sensing, IIRS, ISRO, Dehradun. Her research interests include urban climate and microclimate, urban green spaces, 3D modeling of urban areas using geospatial technologies. She has executed a number of research and operational projects on remote sensing applications. She has more than 75 publications to her name as research paper in international and national journals and conferences, and ISRO technical reports. Dr. Gupta completed her PhD degree in architecture and planning from IIT Roorkee on urban climate. She is an alumni of SPA Delhi with master's degree in urban planning. And above all, Dr. Shama Gupta has earlier association with Law College Dehradun. She had already there in our last conference where she was a chair in the InnoSustain 2023. Before this also, we have been in association with, at the time of Akash Tattva, the national conference organized at Uttaranchal University. So today, with this note, I would like to take this privilege to welcome Dr. Shama Gupta on behalf of Vasundhara, the Green Society, and our entire Law College family. You are most welcome. And now, before taking much of the time, I would like to congratulate the entire society, Vasundhara, the Green Society, for their extraordinary efforts as usual to organize this competition. Thank you so much. Over to Gosai.
Further, I am profoundly delighted to welcome our honourable judges of the day. Dr. Anil Kumar Dixit Sir. Sir is a professor of law at Uttaranchal University, Dehradun. He has many achievements into his court. Some of them are He is the author of 6 books, 3 patents published, 9 awards. He is also an editor, keynote speaker of various events and media law expert. We welcome you, sir. Dr. Manish Bhardwaj Sir. He has done LLB from Jivaji University, Gwalior, LLM from NLIU Bhopal, PhD from Jaipur. He has started his job with Amity University, Gwalior, currently Assistant Professor in Law College Dehradun, Uttaranchal University. We welcome you, sir. Mr. Ujjwal Kumar Singh. He is an Assistant Professor of Law at Uttaranchal University and expert in procedural law with over a decade of expertise in the teaching line. He has over 2 books and 10 papers published to his credit. We welcome you, sir. Dr. Lakshmi Priya Vinjamuri Ma'am, Chairperson of VTJS. Dr. Priya has been academician for over 2 decades with a multidisciplinary approach, specializing in biotechnology, law, and management, with international and national industry experience and a 5-time national awardee, besides others. We welcome you, ma'am. And of course, our ardent spectators and participators. Now, I would like to hand over the session to my co-host.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Ishna Jain, the executive member of Vasundhara, the Green Society, would like to carry forward this session. Moving on, I would like to brief you all about the general guidelines. Guidelines for the competitions are: the participants will be allotted participant codes which shall be used for marking them. The participants are requested to join the online platform and use the participant code as their identity. Mentioning their name or the name of the university stands strictly prohibited. The time limit for each speaker shall vary from 2 to 4 minutes, during which, when you have reached the time limit, the speaker shall interrupt you by a buzzer in 3 minutes. The competition is bilingual, that is, Hindi and English are allowed, but uniformity shall be maintained throughout. The use of unparliamentary language shall lead to disqualification. The participants shall be dressed in a formal attire maintaining formal setting. The microphone and video cameras of the participant shall only be turned on when the participants are called by the moderator. The decision of the competent authority, that is, the judges, shall be binding upon all of the participants. All the participants are requested to join the meeting 15 minutes prior to the scheduled time. The criteria on which the participants will be judged stand as follows: content, that is subject matter; clarity of thoughts; composure, that is body language; and presentation skills, that is language. Now, proceeding with the session, I would like to call the participants for presenting their views. Participant E1. Now, I would like to call participant E2.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible and visible?
You are audible but not visible.
Like, am I audible? Am I visible now?
No, you are not.
Is it fine now?
Sorry, ma'am, you are not visible.
Is it fine now?
Okay, ma'am, you are not visible.
Am I still visible right now?
Sorry, ma'am, you are not visible. You can join the meeting again.
All right, ma'am.
Moving on to the next participant, I would like to call participant E3. Participant E3. Ma'am, you are not audible.
Ma'am, am I audible now?
You are audible. You can start now.
In our quest to explore the cosmos, we must not forget that the preservation of our home planet is intricately linked to the success of our cosmic universe. Good evening, everyone present here. Today, I stand before you all on this virtual platform to shed light on the topic that transcends the boundaries of our earthly existence. I'll explore the captivating interplay between space exploration and cosmic environmental sustainability, revealing a cosmic perspective that has the power to shape the future of our planet. Space exploration, we all know that it has always fascinated humankind. From the pioneering steps of Yuri Gagarin to the remarkable achievements of NASA's Apollo program, we have witnessed n number of extraordinary leaps in our understanding of the universe. As we venture into the vast expanse of space, we realize that our Earth is precious and finite. Have from the space to our Earth that they have felt the sense of fragility and interconnectedness. They witnessed firsthand the delicate balance between continents, oceans, and atmosphere that sustains life as we know it. And space exploration demands innovations, and these innovations have great potential for environmental sustainability on Earth. For example, satellite technology developed for space observation had greatly enhanced our ability to monitor and our uh, manage our resources, and it allows us to track the deforestation, monitor ocean temperature, and monitor air quality, all crucial for a sustainable future. There are n number of international laws and arguments that address the interplay. These are the Outer Space Treaty 1967, the Moon Agreement 1979, the Environmental Impact Assessment processes, various national laws and regulations, United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and many more. Overall, the goal of these laws and regulations is only to ensure that these activities are done in a sustainable and responsible manner without harming environment and hinder future generations' ability to use and enjoy the outer space. According to a report released by the United Nations, satellite technology contributes significantly to the tracking and managing of climate change. The data collected enables policymakers and scientists to make informed decisions, leading to a better conservation strategies and environmental sustainability practices. Also, a hyperspectral satellite will be needed in the future by which we can keep an eye, observe specific details of what is happening on Earth. And now, if we talk about colonization beyond Earth, so it is becoming a reality now with plans to establish human settlement on Mars within the next few decades. But the endeavor is not only about expanding our presence. It offers an opportunity to approach the colonization with a fresh perspective on sustainability. Learning from the mistakes made on Earth,
You have 1 minute left to conclude your session. Participant E3.
we have the chance to create sustainable systems from the ground up. This includes adapting renewable energy resources, minimizing pollution, and ensuring the responsible use of resources. The lessons we learned from interplanetary colonizations can be applied back home for a brighter future. In conclusion, I would only like to say that it's a high time. It hides time and reminds us that the planet is demanding our utmost care. As we venture further into the cosmos, let us bring back the lessons of sustainability and apply them to our own planet. By doing so, we can ensure a harmonious coexistence between the desire of our exploration and the urgent need for environmental sustainability and stewardship. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next participant, E4. Moving on to the next participant, E5. Moving on to the next participant, E6. Participant E7.
Is I'm audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible and visible.
Look up at the star and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what made the universe exist. Be curious. A very warm good evening to one and all present here. Now, I would like to start my speech. Space exploration has traditionally been seen as a mean to expand our knowledge of the universe and push the boundaries of the human exploration. However, it is essential to recognize that our action in the space can significant consequence of the environment and sustainability on the earth. Space exploration has long capability of the human imagination and pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and inspiring away. However, as we venture further into the cosmos, it is a crucial considered the impact of these activities in our planet and the broader universe. There are many benefits of space exploration for environmental sustainabilities like climate change moderating. Space-based technologies such as satellites provide invaluable data on climate change, helping scientists monitor and understand its patterns and impacts. This information is crucial for developing effective mitigation and adoption strategy. Now, natural disaster management. Satellite equipped with the advanced sensor can detect and track the natural disaster like wildfires and floods. This early warning system enables the timely evacuation and emergency response, saving lives and minimizing damages. Third, environmental moderating. Space-based instruments can monitor various environmental parameters, including air, water qualities, deforestation, and land uses changes. This data aid is identified environmental degradation and formulating conservation strategy. There are many challenges and migration strategy, like first, environmental impacts of launches. Rockets launch contribution to the greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution. To mitigate this, space agencies and developing cleaner population systems and improving launches efficiency to reduce their carbon footprints. Space debris accumulation of space environment.
Ma'am, please unmute yourself. You're muted, ma'am.
Sorry. Resources extraction. The extraction and the utilization of resource from the siliceous body raise ethical and environmental concern. It is a crucial to ensure that such activities are conducted responsibly, minimizing ecological distribution and to international regulations. Adopting a cosmosis perspective. To address the interplay between the space exploration and environmental sustainability, a holistic approach is necessary. This cosmosis perspective involves the recognizing the interconnectedness of the Earth and space and understanding that our action in space can have far-reaching consequences. It requires balancing the pursuits of scientific knowledge and exploration with the preservation and protection of our environment. At last, I would like to conclude the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability is a complex and involving issue. While space exploration offers significant potential for environmental poses challenges such as pollution, space debris, and ethical
Sorry, ma'am,
concern.
but the time is
By
over.
adopting By adopting a cosmic perspective, we can strive to ensure that our exploration of space is conducted in a
Thank
manner
thank
that is both. Thank you.
you, ma'am. Forward, I would like to call participant E8.
Am I visible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible and visible.
Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. Space exploration has always captivated the human imagination and propelled a thirst for knowledge and understanding of the universe. However, as we venture further into space, it is crucial to recognize the impact and the importance of the environmental sustainability.
Please unmute yourself. Sir, you're muted.
Sorry, shall I start again? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Space exploration has always captivated the human imagination and propelled a thirst for knowledge, understanding of the universe. However, as we
Again, you are muted.
Am I audible? I was removed from the meeting.
You can proceed, sir.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. However, as we venture further into space, it is crucial to recognize the impact and the importance of the environmental sustainability within our cosmic endeavors. This elocution aims to explore the interconnection between the space exploration and environmental responsibility, highlighting how
Again, you are muted. Please unmute yourself.
the initial exploration of space has driven by the geopolitical competition during the Cold War era. These countries vying for the dominance in the technological powers. However, as we have advanced in our understandings of space, we have come to appreciate its potential for
Please unmute yourself.
space exploration has provided us the numerous technologies advancements that have found applications in various fields, recognizing
Due to technical issues, participant E8 is unable to join. Now, I would like to call participant E9.
Ma'am, am I audible and I'm visible?
Yes, sir, you are audible and visible.
Okay, shall I start?
Yes, sir, you can proceed.
A very good evening to all the respected judges on the panel. Before talking about the nexus of the space exploration and the
Mute yourself. Please unmute yourself.
yeah, I'm unmuted. Am I audible now? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The question is why we are talking about space when there are so many problems on the earth that need to be fixed. And the answer is in order to solve the problems of earth, we need to understand our planet earth, and space exploration facilitates the understanding space exploration facilitates the understanding of our planet earth. In this way, we can say that space technologies, it
Due to technical issue, E8 is unable to join. Moving forward to E10. Moving forward to E11.
Ma'am, may I audible and
excuse me,
visible?
ma'am. Hello.
Participant E9 will call you later. Participant E10. Participant E11, please proceed.
A very warm good evening to everyone. Today I am here to present a very important relation between space and environmental preservation for a cosmic perspective. The extent beyond the cosmic concerns of our planet, we must understand the symbolic relation between exists between our space initiatives and the representation of a federal home Earth. As we travel the wide universe through, it has always captured our interest.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello. There's something really wrong on your part.
Participant E11.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, may I visible and audible?
Yes, you are visible and audible too. Please start.
A very good evening to all and one present here. I present
Participants who are suffering a technical issue, we will call your roll call later. Moving on to participant E11. E12. Moving on to participant E13.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are
Am
visible.
I?
Yes.
Okay. Very good evening, everyone. So, the interplay between space exploration and environmental sustainability is complex and multifaceted. So, I'm going to tell some key points with how we can consider the interplay between space exploration and environmental sustainability. First is technological advancement. Space exploration has driven the development of advanced technologies with applications on Earth. These technologies often find use in environmental monitoring, resource management, and renewable energy production. For example, satellite technology is crucial for monitoring climate change, deforestation, and tracking weather patterns. Resource utilization. Space exploration aims to harness resources beyond Earth, such as mining asteroids or utilizing lunar resources. These endeavors could potentially reduce the environmental impact of resource extraction on our planet. Third is the climate change. Space missions contribute to our understanding of Earth's climate. Satellites, space telescopes, and missions like NASA's Earth Science Program provide valuable data for climate modeling and environmental research. Then it's the international collaboration. Space exploration often involves international cooperation. This collaboration fosters relationships that can extend beyond space projects and into global environment agreements. Inspiration and education. Space exploration can inspire people to care for our planet. Astronauts who have seen Earth from space often express a deep appreciation for the environment, which can motivate environmental stewardship. Then, long-term survival, the education of space and potential colonization of other celestial bodies could be seen as a long-term strategy for human survival. Ensuring humanity's survival is inherently linked to the preservation of the Earth's environment. Then it's the space debris and environmental impact on the flip side. Space exploration also poses environmental challenges. Space debris, defunct satellites, and discarded rocket stages can possess hazards in Earth's orbit. Mitigating these issues is vital for environmental sustainability in space. Space-based solar power. Some space-based solar power concepts, such as collecting solar energy in space and transmitting it to Earth, could offer clean and sustainable energy solutions. Overall, space exploration and environmental sustainability are interconnected in ways that can both benefit and challenge our planet. Striking a balance between these pursuits is essential to address the environmental issues facing Earth while continuing to explore and utilize space for the advancement of humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, participant E13. Moving on, participant E14. Moving on to participant E15. Participant E16. Further to participant E17.
Ma'am, am I audible to you?
You are audible and visible too.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I think we are at the dawn of a new era in a commercial space exploration.
Am I audible?
Good afternoon.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Am I audible? No.
This is a roll call for participant E17.
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Carry on.
I think we are at the dawn of a new era in a commercial space exploration. Good afternoon, respected judges, Dean Sir, and my dear colleagues. I am Sana Goel of BB LLB first year. I want to speak about the interplay of space exploration and environmental.
Please unmute yourself.
First of all, one question.
All the participants, please maintain the decorum. Participant E17. Moving further to participant E18.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
NASA, I'm sure everyone has heard about it due to its accomplishments. But have you ever thought about the insurmountable level of environmental damage it may have caused, being the biggest space agency in the world? Space exploration, as epitomized by NASA and other space agencies, has forever captured the human imagination. However, the environmental impacts of our endeavors in outer space, characterized by the growing problem of space debris, raises critical questions about our intergenerational responsibilities. The colossal success and visibility of NASA have made it a household name. Yet, its history is also marked by instances like the Space Shuttle Challenger explosion, which released toxic debris upon re entry, contributing to the growing issue of space junk. Space debris, often referred to as space junk or orbital debris, is a collection of human made objects in orbit around Earth that no longer serve a functional purpose. NASA's periodic orbital debris reports confirms that the developed countries play a significant role in generating excessive space debris, thereby contributing to environmental degradation. The recent Luna 25 mission, marked by an explosion upon landing, is a stark example of environmental hazards of space exploration. According to Orbital Debris Quarterly News, Russia's number go beyond 7032, while USA coming right after with 5216 debris in the space. While space exploration has its own challenges, it has undeniably yielded considerable benefits for humanity. The lunar landing and discoveries beyond our planet have advanced our understanding of the cosmos and led to groundbreaking revelations such as the presence of water on Mars and the potential for resource utilization in space. These discoveries hold promise for addressing resource shortages on Earth and achieving sustainable development. Now, let us talk about developing and the third world nations. Developing nations like India have made significant strides in space exploration by successfully launching missions such as the Chandrayaan 3 and Aditya L1. Recent findings from the Chandrayaan 3 mission suggest the presence of water, likely in the form of frozen rocks, that are not entirely desiccated at the lunar south pole. They have the potential to be extracted and converted into liquid hydrogen and oxygen. Furthermore, the European Space Agency (ESA) is at the forefront of environmentally responsible space exploration, recognizing the need to minimize the environmental footprint of their activities. Now, having talked about the developed and the developing nations, takes me to think about the rights of our future generations and our obligations towards them. Yes, that's right, the intergenerational rights. The concept of intergenerational rights underscores our responsibility to safeguard the environment and its resources for future generations. Our pursuit of space exploration must align with these principles. While the environmental impact is undeniable, it is essential to balance it with the potential benefits space exploration offers. Initiatives by organizations like the ESA demonstrate a commitment to minimize the negative environmental consequences of space exploration. In conclusion, the nexus between space exploration, environmental responsibility, and intergenerational rights is intricate. While space exploration has unquestionably led to environmental challenges, it has also delivered valuable insights that can benefit both the current and the future generations. As we embark on our cosmic journeys, it is incumbent upon us to uphold our intergenerational responsibilities by mitigating the environmental impact, fostering international collaboration, and prioritizing sustainable practices in our pursuit of the stars. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now moving further to participant E19.
Am I audible and visible?
You are audible and visible.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we are here to discuss on the topic interplay of space exploration and sustainability development. Environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. Is there life outside the Earth? Is there land on the moon? Do we have atmosphere on Mars? All these can be answered through space exploration. Space exploration is use of astronomy and space technology to explore outer space. The exploration of space is carried out mainly by astronomers with telescope. Its physical exploration is conducted by robotic space probes and human spacecrafts. We need for space exploration spacecraft equipped with solar sails, super high speed optical communication, intelligent robots, sensors, cameras, etc. All these have some benefits for us. That's why they are being conducted. People are inspired and they choose their career in space exploration. Scientific knowledge is generated, innovation is transferred with new applications, human experience is benefited. How beautiful, isn't it? But everything has both pros and cons. So now let's discuss some disadvantages of space exploration. I agree how helpful space exploration is for today's youth, technology, and space agencies, of course. But we cannot deny the fact that how it is harmful for our environment. We can understand this with some examples. Climate change. The launching of space rocket emits black carbon that is very harmful for our stratosphere layer. We all know that ozone layer is present in this layer and it can deplete the protecting layer of our earth. Carbon footprint. The launching also releases greenhouse gases which have increased carbon footprint. The carbon footprint is leading source of global warming. The emission of toxic chemicals on the upper layer of atmosphere also contribute to water pollution. Acid rain is one of the example for that. At last, I would like to say that yes, human curiosity is justifiable to some extent, but keeping in mind humans ruin the quality of life on Earth. We don't know whether there's life on other planets or not, but we are taking but are we taking life on Earth seriously? Is space exploration worth all this pollution when most of our oceans are unexplored? The outer life has not entered the Earth yet. We need to improve life on Earth rather than looking for land on Moon. At last, I would like to conclude my speech with this line that it may be possible that the aliens are living in peace. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now moving on to participant E20.
I kindly request the organizer to can they allot me a couple of minutes more because I'm facing a technical issue right now. Can someone else go ahead?
You will be called at the end of the session now. Moving to participant E21. Moving further to participant E22.
Am I audible and visible? Is the answer an affirmative? I couldn't hear you.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible and visible too.
All right, thank you so much. At the self count of 3, 2, and 1, the world clapped its hands when the Kennedy Center witnessed the launch of the rocket. There you go, Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk's SpaceX. All of them bombastically go ahead by investing huge sums of money by keeping their eyes on the sky. But are we aware about the sustainability factor? While all of us clapped our hands on the technical accomplishment that the world is witnessing by reaching different planets and by furtherance of different examinations, are we aware about the emission of soot in the stratosphere?
Yeah.
A very warm greetings to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to speak on one of the most poignant topics on sustainability, and my main focus is going to be on space tourism. Why is it a matter of concern when we say space tourism as space exploration? This is because rockets require a lot of fuels, which is a concept quite well everyone is affirmed with. When the vehicles are propelled with such fuels, which are not environment friendly, they start emitting biomass or biofuels. Now, why am I saying biofuels? Is because the soot that is emitted by the rockets consists of aluminium oxide. When that mixes with the air of the environment, it traps the ultraviolet radiation and thereby creates a heat in the stratosphere, which is no far cry from affecting the atmosphere of the Earth. Now, when we say, what effects is it going to have that much? The greatest example, which is a ray of hope, is the rocket BE3, which is propelled with oxygen and hydrogen. The thrust that is created is water, which can be said to be sustainable to some extent. However, the normal rockets that emit soots and aluminium oxides are certainly not going to be sustainable. So right now, while we rejoice by saying that India is developing or the world is developing, it certainly is. But are we counterbalancing it with the sustainability factor of the environment is a very big question. A research was undertaken by the scientists in Florida, where they conducted an examination, which is very interesting, using supercomputers in 60,000 feet in order to understand what impact is the rocket fuel actually having in the ozone layer of the atmosphere. And they say that down the line, the next 10 years, it's going to be really shameful if we don't understand where we are reaching. This is because it's a very famous saying that it's better to correct and grade the meat before it goes to the consumer than crying about it during the grievance redressal. This is exactly what I mean to say, that sustainability without a balance with development and the either ways is not going to lead to a very promiscuous future. Another good example is a youngster from the United States has undertaken a research where they're actually understanding what impact does the rocket have on the atmosphere. And while he says that the stratosphere is much capable of changing the energy absorption patterns happening in atmosphere. So if one mathematically says there is no much level of difference in the gradients, and it is of course going to affect the atmosphere, and it has been observed that it is 200 times more threatening for a human life to even sustain. So what is the question of even developing when it is not going to be even supporting a bare minimum sustenance of an
Sorry to
organization,
interrupt you, ma'am.
of an organism. Just the
Your
last
time.
2 seconds. At the end, I would like to conclude by saying that while we go with Fabian development, mindlessly, it's time for humans to set up a concrete, practical development with sustainability in space sector. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now moving to another participant, E23. Moving further to participant E24.
Am I audible and visible?
Audible and visible too.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and fellow attendees. I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Today, I stand before you to delve into a theme that transcends time, space, and our very existence. The interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability. A cosmic perspective is a theme that has profound historical roots, striking relevance, and far-reaching importance. Our journey into space, as we know it today, commenced in the mid 20th century. The launch of Sputnik in 1957 marked the dawn of the space age. This era brought forth scientific breakthroughs and technological marvels that not only expanded our understanding of the universe but also transformed our world. However, the historical significance of space exploration goes beyond the mere pursuit of knowledge and progress. It's tightly interwoven with the environmental context of our planet. In the 1960s, as we began sending astronauts into space, we witnessed a momentous shift in perspective. The iconic blue marble photograph taken by Apollo 17 astronauts captured our Earth in all its beauty and fragility, suspended in the vastness of space. This singular image offered humanity a cosmic perspective and underscored the urgent need for environmental sustainability. Fast forward to today, and the relevance of this theme is more critical than ever. Our planet faces unprecedented environmental challenges: climate change, deforestation, pollution, and resource depletion among them. The consequences of our environmental neglect are evident, from more extreme weather, even events to species extinction. The cosmic perspective afforded by space exploration serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of life on Earth. We are all passengers on this spaceship called Earth, hurtling through the cosmos, and our actions impact the delicate balance of our shared habitat. Moreover, the importance of this theme extends to practical solutions. Space exploration has provided us with invaluable tools and technologies. Consider the role of satellite technology in monitoring and addressing environmental issues, or the development of solar panels, initially designed for spacecraft, which now contribute to our clean energy endeavors. Beyond this, the prospect of finding resources beyond our planet offers more hope for sustainability. The idea of mining asteroids or extracting resources from the moon may sound like science fiction, but it's closer to reality than you might think. These endeavors have the potential to reduce the environmental impact of resources extraction on Earth. But the importance of this theme isn't confined to environmental issues alone. It extends to the very survival of our species. As we venture into the cosmos, we recognize the necessity of considering humanity's continuity. Space exploration serves as an insurance policy, ensuring our existence doesn't hinge on the fate of one planet. Yet, for this vision to become a reality, we must ensure that our exploration efforts are in harmony with environmental sustainability. As we reach for the stars, we must remember to care for our home, Earth, and foster the stewardness of its environment. In conclusion, the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective, is not just a theme, it's a perspective worldwide. It's a lens through which we view our history, our future, and our place in the cosmos. It's a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the potential for a sustainable future. It's a commitment to environmental that will inherit the earth. This theme is not merely an idea, it's a legacy in the making.
I'm
Thank you.
Gaurav. It is truly an honor to join you in this online platform to discuss a topic of great importance: the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability from a cosmic perspective. Imagine for a moment.
Participant E38, please mute yourself. 24, please proceed.
Actually, I have just concluded.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now moving forward to participant E25.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible and visible too.
Okay, thank you. May I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. उपस्थित नीर क्षीर विवेकी निर्णायक मंडली के गणमान्य सदस्य एवं मेरे प्रबुद्ध श्रोतागण, मैं टीम E25 का प्रतिनिधित्व करते हुए दिए गए विषय वस्तु अंतरिक्ष अन्वेषण और पर्यावरणीय स्थिरता की परस्पर संबंध को के बारे में अपने विचार प्रस्तुत करने हेतु उपस्थित हुआ हूं। महोदय, हमारे लिए बड़ी ही दुखद बात थी जब एक भारतीय नागरिक विदेश में जाकर के कहता है कि मैं 2 भारत से आता हूं, आई कम फ्रॉम 2 इंडिया, लेकिन महोदय उसने अधूरा सच बताया था। महोदय, वास्तविक सच तो यह है कि आज हम 2 भारत से नहीं जबकि 2 वैश्विक गुटों से आ रहे हैं। महोदय, एक ऐसा गुट है जो अपनी शक्तियों को प्रदर्शित करते हैं तो पृथ्वी की सभी सीमाओं को चीरता हुआ खगोलीय घटनाओं में अपनी जिज्ञासा जाहिर करता है। वहीं दूसरा एक ऐसा भी तबका है जो आज भी पृथ्वी की सीमाओं में सीमित होते हुए भी उन्हीं अपनी जान की भीख मांगता हुआ दिखाई देता है। महोदय, मैं बात कर रहा हूं समाज में उस तबके की जो आज भी प्राकृतिक विध्वंसों का सामना कर रहा है, फिर वो चाहे जंगल में लगने वाली आग हो, हिमनदों का पिघलना हो, हिमाचल प्रदेश और उत्तराखंड में आए हिमस्खलन हो, बाढ़ हो, या फिर सिक्किम में आई बाढ़ हो। और मुझे कहने में या तनिक भी संकोच नहीं होता है महोदय कि ये सभी आपदाएं बदलते जलवायु का ही परिणाम है और इसमें भी अंतरिक्ष अन्वेषण का प्रत्यक्ष या अप्रत्यक्ष रूप में इसमें उसकी प्रतिभागिता जाहिर होती है। महोदय, आप सभी ने उपग्रह प्रक्षेपित होते वक्त उठते हुए धुएं के उबार को अवश्य देखा होगा। बहुत ही लुभावना दृश्य होता है महोदय, लेकिन ये बात विचार करने जैसी तब हो जाती है जब हम स्टैटिक अनुसंधान विभाग की रिपोर्ट को देखते हैं। महोदय, इस रिपोर्ट के अनुसार 2020 में 1283, 2021 में 1400 और 2022 में लगभग 1500 बार हमारी धरती को ऐसे धुएं के गुबार का सामना करना पड़ा है। महोदय, इस उपग्रहों में प्रयोग होने वाले ईंधन बहुत ही सीमित हैं और इनसे होने वाला जल, वायु, ध्वनि प्रदूषण भी बहुत अधिक होता है। महोदय, इसके अतिरिक्त इससे निकलने वाली क्लोरीन गैस ने हमारी ओजोन की परत को भी अंदर से अस्थमा का पीड़ित बना देने का काम किया है। महोदय, नासा की रिपोर्ट की माने तो अंतरिक्ष में लगातार बढ़ते उपग्रहों की संख्या का परिणाम यह हुआ है कि ऊपर से खींची गई तस्वीर, पृथ्वी की खींची गई तस्वीर ऐसा मालूम प्रतीत होता है जैसे हमारे उपग्रहों ने धरती पर अपनी एक चादर बना रखी हो, हमारी धरती उसमें एक कब्जे में लगती है। महोदय, हाल में ही हम अंतरिक्ष यात्रा की बात कर रहे हैं, बहुत ही प्रशंसनीय कार्य, बहुत ही सराहनीय कार्य है, लेकिन महोदय मैं फिर इसी बात पे जोर देना चाहूंगा कि यदि हम इसी तरह लगातार निरंकुश रूप में अपनी बातों को रखते चले जाएंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं दूरगामी नकारात्मक परिणाम हमें देखने को मिलेंगे। और यही कारण है कि हमारी मां कही जाने वाली धरती आज अपना रौद्र रूप दिखा रही है। महोदय, तब मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि एक इमारत के पीछे कितना कुछ खोया हमने और प्रकृति का करके चीरहरण कितना कुछ खोया हमने। महोदय, की समय की मांग को देखते हुए मैं इस विचार से कदाचित समर्थन नहीं करता हूं कि हमें अंतरिक्ष अन्वेषण बंद कर देने चाहिए। महोदय, अंतरिक्ष अन्वेषण का ही कारण है कि आज हम मौसम को पहले से जान सकते हैं, लेकिन महोदय मैं इस बात पर भी जोर देना चाहूंगा कि यह भी बहुत आवश्यक हो जाता है कि जब हम विकास के नाम पर आगे कदम बढ़ाएं तो उस कदमों का मूल्यांकन करें। महोदय, हमें ध्यान रखना होगा हम किस विकास की बात कर रहे हैं। क्या हम उस विकास की बात कर रहे हैं जहां एक और चंद्रयान के पग चिन्हों को चंद्रमा पर शिव शक्ति का नाम दे दिया जाता है, वहीं दूसरी ओर सिक्किम में भूस्खलन में शहीद हुए जवानों का शव देखने को नसीब नहीं होते हमें। महोदय, क्या हम उस विकास की बात कर रहे हैं जहां एक और तो रूस और अमेरिका अंतरिक्ष यात्रा की बात करते हैं, लेकिन जहां दूसरी ओर उत्तराखंड और हिमाचल प्रदेश के चलते में बाढ़ के चलते सब सैकड़ों मील यात्रा पानी में ही तय करते हैं। महोदय, समय की बेड़ियों को ध्यान में रखते हुए मैं अपनी वाणी को लेस्टर ब्राउन के कथन से समाप्त करना चाहूंगा। महोदय, लेस्टर ब्राउन ने बहुत ही अच्छी सटीक बात कही थी। उन्होंने कहा था पृथ्वी हमें अपने पूर्वजों से विरासत में नहीं मिली है, ये पृथ्वी हमें अपने पूर्वजों से विरासत में नहीं मिली है, हमने इसे अपने बच्चों से उधार लिया है। और महोदय मेरा 100% ये मानना है कि अगर हम लेस्टर ब्राउन को मानसिकता को आज हम अपनाते हैं.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. So your time is up.
Just 10 seconds more if you could grant.
We are time bound. Sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. धन्यवाद.
Moving on to next participant, E26. Unmute yourself. Participant E26, please unmute yourself.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible too.
All right. Thank you. So, very greetings to the bench present over here and to the respected members of the organizing committee and the fellow mates who presented right now. We will be speaking about the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, most of us have today talked about the negatives of space exploration, but as of now, I'll be embarking on another journey talking about the pros of the space exploration. Today, as we see, the space exploration and environmental sustainability has a cosmic perspective on our existence. Space exploration, with its stunning achievements and daring missions, captures our imagination. It's the ultimate adventure of humanity, reaching for the stars, expanding our horizons, and seeking answers to the mysteries of the universe. But how, you might ask, does this relate to environmental sustainability here on Earth? For that, we need to consider the famous overview effect experienced by astronauts. When they gaze back at our fragile blue planet from space, they see a unified and interconnected world. They see a planet with finite resources, delicate ecosystems, and a shared destiny. This perspective is a powerful reminder of the urgent need to protect our home. Moreover, space exploration often drives innovation. Technologies developed for space travel have practical applications that can address environmental challenges. Bench, for instance, advancements in renewable energy and water purification systems are direct results of space research, providing sustainable solutions for our planet. Space also offers resources that can elevate pressure on our environment. Asteroid mining and lunar colonies could provide essential materials like rare metals and waters. But perhaps the most compelling reason for connecting space exploration and environmental sustainability is the backup planet offers. Earth, our only home, faces a myriad of challenges, from climate change to natural disasters. By exploring and eventually colonizing other celestial bodies, we secure the long-term survival of our species and preserve Earth as a sanctuary of life. In closing, Honorable Bench, the interplay between space exploration and environmental sustainability isn't a mere coincidence. It's a cosmic partnership that holds the key to our future. Let's embrace space exploration not as an escape, but as a catalyst for safeguarding the cradle of humanity. This perspective is not just thought-provoking, it's a call to action, urging us to better stewards of our home and to reach for the stars while keeping our feet firmly planted on the ground. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now moving to another participant, participant E27.
Hello.
You are not audible, sir.
Hello.
Visible too.
Audible.
You are audible, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Respected Dean Sir, teachers, and all my fellow mates. Today, I Pushkar Khanna am here to address the intricate interplay between the space exploration and environmental sustainability from a cosmic perspective. This topic is not only merely an abstract concept, but a matter of immense significance for the future of our planet and our place in the cosmos. In the realm of space exploration, human endeavors have reached uh, heights in the human endeavors have reached heights and sent a mission to different planets, established a continuous human presence in the low Earth orbit, and were working towards venture deeper into the cosmos. This achievements, uh, first and foremost, there is a matter of space debris. Our activities in the space have left behind a trail of uh, discarded satellites, space rocket stages, and the fragments of collisions. The purpose of significance risk, not only the current mission, but the long-term sustainability of the space activities. Additionally, the use of space resources, such as mining asteroids or extracting lunar water, raises question about uh, property rights and the potential impact of on the celestial bodies. In conclusion, the interplay of the space exploration and environmental sustainability is a complex, multi-phase issue that demands raises, raises legal attention. Let us remember that let us remember that uh, our decisions will shape not only the future of space exploration but also the fate of our own precious planet. It is our collective duty to take a cosmic uh, perspective and embrace innovative legal solutions. And uh, okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now moving on to participant E28.
Ma'am, am I audible and visible?
Oh, you are not. Please open your camera.
Ma'am, actually here it is showing my camera is disabled.
Just fix your technical issues. We will call you at last. Participant E28.
Yes, ma'am. Now it is. Okay.
Okay, please proceed.
Ma'am, shall I start? If by working apart we are powerful enough to destabilize our planet, then by working together we are powerful enough to save it. A very good evening to all the dignitaries who are watching and listening to me. Today I'll be sharing my views on the topic, the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. As we all know that today's elocution is going to revolve 360 degrees around two words, environmental sustainability and space exploration. Before moving further, let us understand the meaning of these two. Space exploration is nothing but the amount of astronomy and space technologies in order to explore outer space. And environmental sustainability is our ability to preserve our natural environment by preserving natural resources. Dignitaries, space exploration is the necessity of progression. Human endeavor to get knowledge is not a new concept. It has been since ancient time. From exploration of lands to exploration of space. There has been a man who used to look up in the sky at the planets and observe what they are. Going back to Aristotle, who once said that planets and Earth revolve around the sun, and this is of about 322 BC. Tracing back to history, that at that time also, people have started space exploration. Expanding into the space can reduce pressures on natural resources. For instance, one of the interesting things is that on Moon we have found europium and platinum, which are the key ingredients in solar panels. Hence, we are getting a free source of energy just by space exploration. Space exploration can help us to remove environmental negatives. The technology and innovations of water purification, solar systems have helped us to remove the sustainability and the environmental degradations that we have created. Dignitaries, this was all about one side of the point, that is the positives one. Now let us come to the negatives of environmental sustainability and space explorations. Rockets blast into the space by releasing the black carbon into the stratosphere, which is 500 times dangerous than the emissions over the Earth's surface. The launching and operations of rockets release a huge amount of greenhouse gases, resulting in climate change. Space explorations not only cause orbital debris, but also a huge amount of collisions, which are ultimately harming the environmental sustainability. For instance, let's take a hypothetical situation. A person is suffering from a deadly chronic disease, and the same person wants to explore something just because he wants to enjoy that and it will benefit him in the future. What will be his priority? Definitely, first he will treat himself, and after that he will think of exploring about his passion and future benefits. That is the same thing. At last but not the least, I would like to say that, my friends, please try to understand that just for few benefits, we cannot risk the life of many environmental entities just to get the glimpse of some planets and moons. At last, Earth is our planet and we should preserve it first. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now moving forward to participant E29.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are, but you are not visible.
I hope I am visible now. Hello?
Yes, you are audible and visible too.
Okay, thank you. I shall proceed now. A very warm greetings to the august gathering present here. Today, I'm here to present my views on the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability. First of all, my fellow mates have pointed out so many good points about the positives as well as the negatives of this particular subject. But here, I truly believe that space exploration is a necessity for the world, because on the rate where we are growing and the technologies that we want to adopt, we are thinking about construction on Mars and Moon. I really think that space exploration is necessary. First of all, let us come to what is environmental sustainability. With the dictionary meaning, we get to know that it is the process of conserving our natural resources for the future generations without harming them. And when it comes to space exploration, we have seen since the man has, I'm really sorry, from the time the man has landed on Earth, he or she has always wondered what is there in the outer space. And that is why space exploration has seen a wide journey where we got to explore about the mysteries of the universe. We get to know about concepts like parallel universe and other things. Now, when we address the problems of environmental sustainability, the first problem that come across is climate change, which is basically the heating up of the planet, because the energy is trapped in the ozone layer, which creates a change in the temperatures of our Earth. And over the time, it has been seen that there are various satellites that have been out in the space and have helped our scientists and the people to know about what is the information there, what is the weather would be like. We have got all sorts of information. In fact, to point out, I like to say over half of the essential climate variables identified at the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change depend on the satellite information. Now, a number of scientific discoveries concerning climate change have been made. To name, for example, the Topics Poseidon Envisat mission have shown through space altimetry that oceans have been rising over the past decade. To conclude, I would like to point out sustainability considerations must be incorporated into mission planning and execution to ensure long-term viability of space exploration. There should be emphasis on the importance of considering environmental sustainability, resource use, and ethical concerns and public reach in the space missions. The significance must be in reducing negative environmental consequences, increasing resource efficiency, and making ethical actions. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving forward to participant E30.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible too.
We are just an advanced monkey on a mirror planet of a very average star. These lines were by Stephen Hawkinson. Good afternoon, honorable bench, esteemed guests, and fellow space enthusiasts. Today, I stand before you to explore a topic of great significance, the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. This theme is not just a matter of fascination. It's a crucial aspect of one's future and the future of our planet, and every individual of our planet is linked with this topic. To begin, let's acknowledge the exploration has captured our imagination for decades. From Sputnik 1, 1957, from the recent NASA Mars rover missions to the ISRO Chandrayaan 3, we have witnessed a remarkable achievements. However, they are more than meets the eye. The cosmic perspective I'd like to share today involves a relationship between how the space exploration and our Earth environmental sustainability is linked to each other. First and foremost, astronauts who have ventured beyond our atmosphere, they see our planet as a fragile blue dot floating in the vast darkness of space. This perspective offers a stark reminder of the need to protect and preserve our home. One of the most preserving environmental challenges on Earth is that climate change. Space-based technology. Am I audible?
So you're audible.
Space-based technology where astronauts have ventured beyond our atmosphere. They see our planet as a fragile blue dot floating in the monitor of climate exchange. A role in monitoring and understanding the global crisis of the sea level, the temperature fluctuation and melting of the polar caps. The information is essential for crafting and essential climate policies and adaptation strategies to mitigate the effects of climate change. Now, I want to define certain types of demerits of this space exploration. First of all, the NASA's activity. The NASA's activity can be linked to the environmental effects, although it is essential to note that these impacts are generally outweighed or on the organization's contribution. First of all, when we talk about space launches, how much amount of propulsion system it uses, the amount of fuels that it requires. NASA has been working on development of a greener propulsion technologies to mitigate these effects. Secondly, I would like to talk about the resource utilization. It requires the use of rare and the valuable resources, including minerals and materials that are present on Earth. It definitely leads to the environmental degradation that are present on Earth. Certain types of effects, that is deforestation, El Nino effects, are also linked with this. The third thing I want to note here is that space derbies. The space mission generate space derbies, space deficits and space satellites, rocket expulsion left in the orbit, which creates a lot of nuisance to the people and the disturbance to the sustainability of the Earth. The land use. the construction and the maintenance of the land facilities of the space exploration requires a land use of various types of land use, and the disputes arise in the case. I would like to point out certain types of researches by the Dr. James Henson and Dr. Salvia Al, which says that global warming, NASA's Global Institute of Space Studies, has been a strong advocate for the importance for space-based climate monitoring. Nevertheless, it is crucial to maintain a balance. While space exploration we immense potential for the environmental sustainability, it also consumes resource, generates set of environmental impacts. As a conclusion, I want to say that we have explored space exploration impacts of the environmental, although the rocket emission derbies and resource utilization has equally important emphasis for the benefit.
Interrupt you, sir. Your time is up.
Kindly give me 30 seconds to conclude. Gandhiji very well said is as the quote that world has enough for everyone's need, but not for everyone's need. Thank you, bench and students, for listening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Moving on to next participant, participant E31. Participant E31. Moving on to next participant E32.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible too.
Okay. Greetings, everyone. In the next few moments, I will attempt to take you on a cosmic journey by guiding you through the fascinating interplay between space exploration and environmental sustainability. So one might ask, how are these seemingly unrelated terms interconnected? Allow me to explain. It is through the satellites that provide key data for crop development, climate change, and disaster management. Now picture this. High above our planet, remote sensing satellites silently orbit, their watchful eyes capturing the Earth's secrets. These guardians of the sky provide us with vital information, such as rainfall assessments, insights into crop development, and even climate observations, essential for crafting disaster risk reduction strategies. It is through these remote sensing technologies that we gain the power to foresee, to plan, to protect, and to advance. Successful examples include China's CropWatch, Canada's Earth Observation Satellite Program, RadarSat, and the Hassas-2 Precision Farming Initiative in Turkey. Taking this even further, these remote sensing technologies are even used to monitor disease patterns with unparalleled precision. By understanding environmental triggers and predicting risk areas, we can strategically plan measures to control diseases. Now imagine a world where diseases are anticipated and contained before they even spread, a testament to the impact of space exploration on our everyday lives. During the COVID-19 pandemic, various institutions across the world using geographical data had published information on confirmed infections and deaths. One such example is the South African National Space Agency, which had located informal settlements and monitored potential pandemic hotspots. In 2018, data from the NASA satellites were used for cholera forecasting in Yemen, which worked with a 92% accuracy rate. But it doesn't stop there. New and emerging technologies are the bridges between the stars and our territorial existence, shaping the evolution of telecommunications and bridging the gap between isolation and education, between ignorance and knowledge. The same technologies that facilitate our interstellar communication are the tools fostering environmental awareness and driving sustainability initiatives on Earth. The brilliant Stephen Hawking had once expressed that the human race will not survive the next 1,000 years. In his words, there are too many accidents that can befall life on a single planet. His words echo the sentiment shared by space enthusiasts and researchers alike, evident by the billions of dollars spent on space programs each year. They recognize that our survival depends on looking beyond the confines of our home planet. They inspire us to invest in space programs, not just as endeavors of curiosity, but as lifelines for humanity's future. Our mission is to harmonize our cosmic aspirations with our commitment to environmental sustainability. It is our cosmic destiny to be the guardians of our planet. And in the timeless words of Arthur C. Clarke, the only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. That was my piece. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to next participant, participant E33.
So am I audible or visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible too.
Okay. So in the vast cosmos, human exploration propels us beyond Earth, yet this cosmic journey intertwines with environmental sustainability. A very good evening to the honorable bench and the attendees. The interplay between space exploration and the environmental sustainability involves a complex considerations. On one hand, space exploration allows us to study and understand our universe, potentially finding solutions to the earthly environmental issues. On the other hand, the environmental impact of space missions and the need to preserve celestial bodies for the future generations are critical aspects to consider. Space missions, particularly launches, can have environmental consequences due to the use of the fossil fuels and the other resources. However, the advancements in the propulsion technologies like reusable rockets and the pursuit of the technology, the aim is to mitigate the effects. Additionally, space agencies and the striving to design spacecraft with minimal impact on the environment. Moreover, the study of the planets and the crucial body can offer insights into sustainable practices. For instance, researching martial habitats can lead to innovations in a closed loop systems, efficient resources utilization, and renewable energy technologies. These advancements can be applied on Earth to enhance something, and the preservation of the celestial bodies are very crucial for everyone. Moon and the asteroid mining of, as like an example, be conducted responsibly to avoid irreparable damages and to ensure these resources remain available for the future generations also. Space explorations and environmental sustainability are interconnected as a cosmic scale. As we venture into space, it's essential to consider the impact and potential benefits in terms of sustainability on Earth and the beyond, where space exploration encourages the development of the technologies to utilize extraterrestrial resources, reducing the strain on the Earth resources. Space missions enable a comprehensive view of Earth, aiding the climate monitoring, deforestation tracking, and the disaster management. It drives a technological advance.
Ma'am, you're not audible.
And protocols are in place to prevent contamination of extraterrestrial environments. This is not only spread the human footprint, but also reduces the risk of catastrophic events. Harvesting solar power in space and transmitting it wirelessly to Earth has the potential to meet significant energy needs sustainably. Space exploration encourages international collaboration also, which, which promoting the peaceful relations and a shared commitment to addressing global challenges, including environmental sustainability. In essence, the interplay between space exploration and environmental sustainability provides a broader cosmic perspective, emphasizing responsible resources, use sustainable energy solutions, enhance understanding of our home planet, technological innovations, and a united, uniformed approach to securing a sustainable future and both. Thank you so much. This is from my side.
Thank you, ma'am. Now moving on to next participant, participant E34. Participant E34. Participant, participant E35.
Hello, ma'am. May I visible and
Yes,
audible?
you're audible. Yes, ma'am, you're audible and visible too.
Yes, yes. Shall I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So, good evening to everyone. First of all, I would like to say thanks to the organizers of the 4th National Level Elocution Competition, which is held by the Law College Dehradun, for giving me opportunity to present my views in front of all of you. Today, I am going to deliver my speech on the topic of the interplay between space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. Before going to start my speech, let me tell you one thing. What is meant by space exploration and what is meant by environmental sustainability? So basically, space exploration, it is the use of astronomy and use of space technology to explore the outer space. It helps us to innovate the new scientific theories that have been created on the Earth. With the help of this technology, we would be able to get insights of Earth, atmosphere, and environment. So this is the meaning of space exploration. On the other hand, the environmental sustainability means it is the ability to maintain an ecological balance in our environment, as well as to conserve our natural resources like water, soil, forest, etc. for the well-being of the current generation as well as for future generation. So this is the basic idea about these two terms. Now coming to the main point of today's discussion is that the interplay between the space exploration and environmental sustainability is that these two things are affecting on each other. We know that the space development in the last 2 decades have contributed to understand the problems of global warming. It helps us to understand or to find out the reasons of climate change and how to tackle with that problems. As we know that every coin has two sides. One is a positive side and second is a negative side. Similarly, the space exploration activities also has some positive impacts as well as negative impacts on the environment. So let me discuss with the negative impacts. The spacecraft which we are using in the space activities emit black carbon and other hazardous chemicals which are very harmful to our environment because it creates the pollution in the atmosphere. And coming to the positive impacts, that this Earth observation satellites are help us to get to keep a tab on the global warming and to tackle with the climate change problem. And this technology help us to study the water cycle, air quality, forests, and other aspects of the environment. So basically, I would like to say that the space exploration and environmental sustainability are affecting on each other. So maintaining the harmonious relation between them is very essential in today's era. So I would like to wrap up my speech at a conclusive note that so the space exploration is nothing but it is a developmental activity, whereas the environmental sustainability is it all about our duty to protect our Mother Earth. So it is essential. So we should try to keep the balance between these two things. So no one can get harmed with the another one. So this is my views on regarding the today's topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now moving on to next participant, participant E36.
I'd just like to confirm before I speak if I'm audible and visible.
Ma'am, you're audible but not. Yes, you are visible and audible too.
Okay, thank you so much. Space exploration isn't just about reaching new frontiers. It's about ensuring a sustainable future for our planet by learning from infinite possibilities beyond. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, fellow participants, and eco-warriors. I am E36, and today we're going to explore the celestial dance between space exploration and environmental sustainability, all from a cosmic perspective that is sure to leave you all starry-eyed and eco-conscious. So fasten your seatbelts, or should I say, your oxygen masks, as we embark on the journey to infinity and beyond, while keeping our planet clean and green. Now imagine this. Astronauts sipping on space coffee while we struggle to find recycling bin for our paper cups. I know what you're thinking. How in the cosmos could space exploration and environmental sustainability be connected? Well, let's blast off into this cosmic adventure and find out. First, let's talk about the statistics. Till date, there have been over 550 human space flights with astronauts hailing from 39 different countries. These statistics speak of our collective achievement in space explorations, which, while awe-inspiring, also serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining an environmental perspective. Space travel has its environmental costs as well, with each rocket launch releasing significant amount of greenhouse gases. For instance, a single Falcon 9 rocket launch emits as much carbon dioxide as 395 transatlantic flights. But it's not all doom and gloom. In the recent years, space exploration has seen remarkable progress, and one of the most exciting developments has been the growing interest of commercial space travel. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin have been pushing the boundaries of space travel. Recent mission to moons, especially the Chandrayaan-3, which embarked an ambitious journey and reached the south pole of the moon, is a milestone that India achieved. Mission to Mars, such as NASA's Perseverance rover and China's Taiwan-1 rover, have yielded groundbreaking discoveries. These missions have reignited discussions about the possibility of life beyond Earth. Another exciting development is that of James Webb Telescope, which promises to unveil the secrets of distant galaxies, the formation of stars and planets, and even the potential of habitable exoplanets. Now, speaking of cosmic competition, did you know that there's a race to mine resources on asteroids? Yes, space mining. It's not just a sci-fi anymore, but here's a twist. This can reduce the need for Earth-based mining, helping us protect our precious environment. It's like ordering a takeout from an asteroid instead of digging up our own backyard. But moreover, space exploration has accelerated our pursuit of renewable energy sources. The promise of space-based solar power is backed by compelling statistics. A single kilometer square solar array in space can generate 400 times the electricity of its equivalent on Earth. This means we could potentially transmit clean renewable energy to Earth, thereby reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and curbing greenhouse gas emissions. In a cosmic perspective, we're all just passengers on the spaceship called Earth. And just like a carpool, we have to make sure we're not crashing the ride. Space exploration also teaches us that we are not the only ones in the universe, and we better start acting like good cosmic neighbors. So the next time you see a rocket launch or hear about a space probe exploring the cosmos, remember, it's not just about the astronauts having a space picnic, it's about finding new ways to live sustainably. In the conclusion, I would like to say that the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability may seem like a comedy show in a cosmic theater, but it is a serious matter. As we look to the stars, let's not forget the pale blue dot we call home. After all, in this grand cosmic play, there are no understudies. I'd just like to request you to just give me 5 seconds to wrap it up.
Ma'am, we are time bound.
Oh, very well. It was a pleasure to be on board with the enthusiastic warriors. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving further to next participant. Participant E37. You are not audible, sir. You are not audible, sir. No, sir, you are not audible. Participant E37, you can rejoin the meeting. Moving on to next participant, participant E38.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir,
Turn
you're
on.
audible.
Yeah. Just give me. Can I? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Esteemed judges, I am God Mandal from the National University of Study and Research in Law. Ranchi. It is truly an honor to join you in this online platform to discuss of great importance, the interplay of space exploration and environment sustainability from a cosmic perspective. So imagine the moment that we are not only merely inhabitants of planet Earth, but cosmic citizens in a vast universe. Space exploration offers us a window to the cosmic perspective. However, as we reach for the stars, we must consider the impact on our home planet sustainability. In today's interconnected world, where our borders blurred by the digital realm, it is only fitting that we gather online to explore the profound connections between space exploration and environment sustainability. As a law student, I am particularly interested in how legal framework play a crucial role in ensuring the responsible exploration of space. Space exploration is not a lawless frontier. International treaties and agreement govern activities space in space to ensure that they are conducted responsibly. The Outer Space Treaty signed in 1967 prevent the militarization of space and encourage the use of space for peaceful purpose. The Library Convention hold countries accountable for damages caused by their space object, promoting responsible space debris management. In January 2023, Falcon 9 rocket failed during launch, resulting. This incident highlighted the growing problem of space debris, which is a major threat to both space exploration and environmental sustainability. The SpaceX launch failure is a reminder that we need to take action to address the problem of space debris. Legal and ethical framework for are being deployed to encourage responsible space debris management. For example, the space debris mitigation guideline developed by United Nations require satellite operate to deorbit their satellite at the end of their useful life. In recent years, we have witnessed a surge of private sector involvement in space exploration. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin are pioneering the way. However, we must ensure that their activities align with environmental sustainability. Legal and ethical framework are being developed to address concerns like orbital debris and resource exploration on celestial bodies. Satellites play a crucial role in climate monitoring. They provide data on greenhouse gas emission, deforestation, and climate change. In the field of law, we are exploring how international treaties can encourage the sharing of satellite data for the common good. Legal mechanisms are being developed to ensure that environmental data collected in space is openly accessible. Space debris pose a real threat to both space exploration and our planet. Legal frameworks such as the Space Debris Mitigation Guideline developed by United Nations are in a place to minimize the creation of space debris and a long-term impact. So, as a future lawyer, we recognize the importance of public engagement. It's crucial to educate the public about the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability. Legal experts play a significant role in raising awareness about the legal and ethical dimension of space activities. In conclusion, I want to speak that our cosmic perspective on the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability shows us that these fields are inextricably linked. As we navigate the complexities of this connection in an online realm, it's our responsibility to uphold standard to ensure that space exploration benefits humanity and our home planet by fostering international cooperation, responsible regulation, and public engagement. We
Sorry to
can
interrupt you,
embrace the
sir.
challenge of
Your time is
opportunities
up.
to our cosmic journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Moving forward to participant E39. E39.
Hello. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, sir, you're audible and visible too.
Okay. Stephen Hawking, this name needs no introduction. So I would like to begin with his quote that Stephen Hawking aptly expressed that our inherent curiosity and adventurous nature drive us to explore the unknown, with space exploration serving as the ultimate manifestation of this human spirit. Splendid evening, honorable dignitaries. I am Shubham Saurabh from NLU Ranchi, going to speak on the topic interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability on a cosmic perspective. So first, understand what is space exploration. Space exploration is a grand and ambitious undertaking, but it is also one that is essential for our long-term survival. As we face the challenges of climate change and resource depletion on Earth, we must look to stars for new solutions. One of the key challenges of space exploration is ensuring that it is sustainable. We cannot simply exploit space resources without regard for the consequences. We must find ways to explore and develop space in a way that is compatible with our long-term goals of environmental sustainability. Now, let's begin by understanding perception. A cosmic perspective is a way of looking at the world and our place in it from a larger perspective. It is about understanding that we are all part of something much bigger than ourselves. For example, when we look at universe from a cosmic perspective, we realize that Earth is just a small speck in vast and ancient cosmos. Space exploration and environmental sustainability are two seemingly unrelated topics. However, they are deeply interconnected. Space exploration can help us to better understand our planets and the environment. For example, NASA has developed a number of technologies that are now being used to improve energy efficiency and reduce pollution. The interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability is not merely a matter of technical innovation, it is a moral obligation too. It reminds us that our cosmic dreams should not come at the expense of terrestrial paradise. Now let us recall the timeless proverb that we used to hear. We do not inherit this earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children, and from our upcoming generation. In 1957, the Soviet launched the very first satellite. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel to space. These milestones were truly remarkable achievements, and they just inspired people all over the world. But every coin has two sides, and this topic is not an exception. So let's flip the coin now. As of 2021, NASA's research unveiled distributing truths about the environmental impact of space launches. Toxins like hydrochloric acid released during launches can harm plant species near launch sites, underscoring the pressing environmental concerns associated with this space exploration. The future of space exploration is very bright. We are on the verge of a new era of discovery, and we explore the solar system and beyond. So there is a question that we all must have to answer, that what lies ahead? Yes, what lies ahead? Pioneering missions to Mars and other distant realms
Interrupt you,
will
sir.
demand.
Your time is up.
Okay, I will just conclude. Therefore, I would like to conclude by saying that in our quest for the stars, let us not forget to tend to the garden we call the earth, for it is the soil from which our cosmic dreams grow. Thank you. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to next participant, participant E40.
Yes, am I audible and visible?
No, sir, you're not the participant E40.
I am E40 actually. The name is with my friend's name.
So proceed.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to take you on an extended journey through the cosmos, delving deeper into the mysteries of space, the quest for life beyond our planet, the imperative of environmental sustainability. We live in an extraordinary era of space exploration where the boundaries of human knowledge are constantly expanding and the possibilities are boundless. The universe is an incredibly vast and awe-inspiring place. To truly grasp its immensity, consider this: there are over 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe, and each of them contains billions of stars and an unimaginable number of planets. With such staggering numbers, the probability of other life forms existing becomes increasingly probable. In pursuit of our finding extraterritorial lifestyle, we have made monumental progress. The discovery of exoplanets, planets orbiting stars outside our solar system, has opened new avenues for exploration. The Kepler Space Telescope, which was operational for nearly a decade, identified thousands of these exoplanets, many of which are located in the habitable zone, where conditions could potentially support life. This remarkable achievement has expanded our search far beyond our own solar system. However, it's crucial that we consider that environmental sustainability in our cosmic endeavors. Space exploration itself has an environmental footprint, from the production of spacecraft and rockets to the use of valuable resources. As we explore the universe, it's our responsibility to minimize the impact on our own planet and to use sustainable technologies and practices. Further, igniting our curiosity and hope for finding life beyond Earth is the exploration of our neighboring planets, celestial bodies within our solar system. Mars, in particular, has become a focal point due to its potential habitability. Robotic rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance have been tirelessly examining the Martian surface, drilling into rocks, and studying the planet's geology in the search for signs of past or present life. These missions have provided invaluable data that brings us one step closer to answering that age-old question: are we alone? Yet our journey to find extraterritorial lifestyle is not without its challenges. Space exploration is an expensive and perilous endeavor. The vast distance between the celestial bodies and the extreme conditions of space make it a risky undertaking. We must also be acutely aware of the ethical, philosophical, and societal implications of any discovery, as finding life elsewhere could reshape the very essence of our existence and place in the cosmos. In conclusion, the search for life beyond Earth is a thrilling, competitive, and ambitious undertaking that is fueled by our insatiable curiosity and the potential to rewrite our cosmic narrative. As we push to the boundaries of our knowledge and explore the universe, it is crucial that we do so responsibly and with a deep sense of ethical consideration and a commitment to environmental sustainability. The answers we seek might well hold the power to redefine our understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. So let's expand our horizon and search for the quest that is of what is beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, there is a roll call for the participants who missed earlier. Participant E1. Participant E2.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. Am I visible?
No, ma'am, you're not.
All right. Am I visible now?
No, ma'am.
Is it still unclear?
Yes, ma'am. But ma'am, you can proceed.
All right. Shall I start?
Yes, ma'am, you can start.
When famous painter Van Gogh looked up at the sky, he saw beauty. Galileo saw mystery. Scars and shaman saw past, future, and ancestor. But when world of today, especially India of 2023, looks up at the sky, it sees historic achievement and most importantly, accomplishment of its SDGs, Sustainable Development Goal. A very reverent good evening to one and all. This is Z2 and I'm going to speak my views on the topic. Inclusive Action-oriented and ambitious are the words to define the topic given in our house today. And I say this with no vague confidence, but with, for example, I'm going to put forward in front of you. The very first one is ozone hole, Earth's very own hula hoop. This fatal hula hoop was discovered by the satellite named Nimbus, gigantic hole in the south pole of ozone, and this led to Montreal Protocol in 1987, the very first time when environmental issues was raised in front of everyone. These inventories tell us that how space exploration help us in discovering the changes. Second one with this greenhouse gas, not good for a green planet. As India imbibed the title of global leader or Vishwaguru and embarked on its journey to produce zero carbon dioxide till 2070, many satellites like GoSat and EQUI has helped us. The third point in front of you all is ecological development. Noted 18 June 2023, a newspaper reports that the traces of phosphorus has been found on the surface of Saturn's moon.
So, ma'am, now moving on to further, participant E4. Participant E5. Participant E6. Participant E8. Participant E9.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, I'm here. Am I visible and audible?
Yes, sir, you are visible and audible too.
Okay, I'm starting. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's traverse the journey of the nexus between the space exploration and the environmental sustainability. But before figuring out the nexus between the space exploration and environmental sustainability, we need to ask this pertinent question to ourselves. Why we are talking about space when there are umpteen amount of problems on the earth that need to be fixed? The question is quite logical, but the answer is brief. This is because the technology is catapulted from earth to the space. And in order to solve the problems of the earth, first of all, we need to understand our planet better. And that's where the roles of space exploration comes. Space exploration helps to facilitate the understanding of our planet Earth. You know, and in this way, we can say that the space exploration and environmental sustainability is intertwined. Today, we are witnessing the climate change. We are combating global warming. Parties to the Paris Agreement are busy updating their intended nationally determined contributions. And world is turning towards achieving the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Now, that's the nucleus of my speech. I will be telling you that how we can leverage the space technology in the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals. I will be discussing the few of the Sustainable Development Goals, specifically that how the space satellite can be instrumental in the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. Let's talk about goal number 2, ending hunger. World Meteorological Department has provided great support to farmers by providing the weather forecasting or drought forecasting services to the farmers, to the fishermen. And in this way, it helps in fostering the food security. Goal number 3 of sustainable development, that is good health and the well-being. Now today, because of this space satellite, we have the technology of telemedicine. And because of telemedicine, we can avail the services of the best of the doctors, even from the remote areas. Now, goal number 4, quality educations. Since Corona, we have witnessed how internet has been instrumental in fostering the quality education. For example, we have plethora of online educational platforms. Then goal number 6, that is clean water. Satellites enable the broad and the effective monitoring of reservoir water levels and provide indicators of the water scarcity and uniform data across different countries which share the water sources. Then moving further, goal number, environmental goal, sustainable development goal number 13, that is climate action. Earth observation satellites enabling the monitoring of the deforestation, the pollution in the water bodies, and the desertification. And it provides us, it enables the authorities to take immediate action to prevent such catastrophic events. And in this way, space satellite is helping us to achieve the goal number 13 as well. Goal number 14, life below the water, aquatic life. Space satellite helps us in safeguarding the aquatic life because there is a technology called automatic identification system. And because of the automatic identification system, we can identify the illegal vessels which are indulging in illegal fishing activity, and thus those illegal vessels can be stopped from indulging in illegal fishing activity, and thus we can safeguard the aquatic life. So in this way, goal number 14 is also achieved. Goal number 15, sustainable development goal number 15, and that is life on land. Satellites can track and monitor and safeguard the wildlife habitats on Earth by identifying indicators of impending development or destruction, and alerting.
Your time is up.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm concluding. Alerting the authorities to take immediate action to prevent such catastrophic events. So we can leverage the technology to witness the sublime beauty of the nature. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Roll call for next participant. E12.
Ma'am, you skipped E10.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. My participant code is E10. Shall I begin? Am I audible and visible?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible and
visible. Yes, ma'am. You're audible and visible. All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Earth is the cradle of humanity, but mankind cannot stay in the cradle forever, which essentially means that even though we were born on this planet, we were not destined to stay on it forever. It is imperative for humanity to continuously look for alternatives which can sustain life as we know it, and for this, space exploration is the need of the hour. Very warm greetings to the honorable judges, fellow participants, and the members of the organizing committee. My code is E10, and these are my 2 cents on the fascinating topic, interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability through a cosmic perspective. 65 years ago, the launch of Sputnik signaled the start of the space age, which eventually led to the space war of the 1960s, which ended with the landing of the first man on moon. Today, it is the first time since the 60s that the space industry is enjoying a surge of activity unlike anything seen before. The new era of pushing boundaries of space exploration have led to sustainability challenges both on Earth and in space. My fellow participants have acutely outlined the problem. However, I would like to adopt a solution-oriented approach. Before that, I would like to summarize what has largely been the point of discussion in this competition so far. The first issue recognized and agreed upon by most of us is the space debris or space junk. Now, why is this an issue in the first place? This is because this could eventually lead to a situation where there won't be any space left in the space itself, and access would be impossible. The second issue is that many rockets use fuels like kerosene that contribute to global warming by absorbing ultraviolet radiation. Lastly, we must not forget that the planetary bodies that we dream to reach, for example, the moon, the satellites, the asteroids, etc., are finite in themselves. Without any prior consensus on protection of these environments, space missions can contaminate these bodies to the point where exploration of them is impossible. Before moving on to the solution, I would like to address that why is space exploration even important? This is because behind every phone call, internet search, financial transaction, we rely significantly on satellites. And most of us engage with 20 to 30 satellites before we finish our morning coffee. My dear friends, now that we have discussed the problems associated with sustainable space exploration, let us come to the solution, which is my approach. The first is defining sustainability. In the recent years, the term space sustainability has gained traction, but it does not have a universally accepted definition. What is sustainability in the first place? Is it sustainable development on Earth or on the planet, or does it mean self-sufficiency of spacecrafts? While I was conducting my research for this topic, I came across research papers mixed with mixed opinions regarding sustainability, and it baffled my mind. Hence, the first solution to this problem is to define sustainability itself and come to a consensus. The second is the need for a binding regulation. The only treaty which exists today is the Outer Space Treaty, and it fails to address the modern challenges since it was enforced in 1967. The last solution is public awareness. It is often said that space exploration is a huge cost paid by humanity for the benefit of the few. Now, it is very interesting when we think about it because space missions are funded by the taxpayers' money, yet that benefits only the few rich who can afford to go on spacecrafts in reality. For the majority of the layman, this is just a dream. Besides these, other solutions such as reusable rockets, green fuels, etc. are such on which research is already being conducted. However, the three solutions suggested by me factor in the ethical and democratic factors of space exploration and need to be a part of the public discourse as soon as possible. As we venture further into the cosmos, we may remain cognizant of the profound interplay between these two. In conclusion, I would just like to say that in 1969, Neil Armstrong took one giant leap for mankind, and 54 years later, the mankind is about to take another giant leap. My only hope is that this leap is by the people, of the people, and for the people. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to next participant, E12. Participant E.
Ma'am, you missed E11.
Ma'am, you have already done.
Ma'am, no, actually I couldn't complete.
But it was
Ma'am, I
only
couldn't complete my speech.
It was last 30 seconds. You were disconnected.
No, ma'am, actually I couldn't complete my speech. Because of the technical issue, I was disconnected from the meeting.
Okay, proceed.
Ma'am, shall I proceed?
E11 here? Megha?
Yes, ma'am.
Then I guess E11 had already been given an opportunity to speak earlier, right?
She was disconnected 30 seconds before the time.
Yeah, but she's been given almost 1.5 minutes more. So it was only the last 30 seconds, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think we cannot give an opportunity. Already we're running short of time. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what the judges believe here. So let's, good luck, Beta. Next time you can always join us. But because
No
you've
issue,
been
ma'am.
given.
No issue, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks. Move to the next one.
Participant E12. Participant E14. Participant E14. Participant E15. Participant E16.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible but not visible.
All right, I'll be turning on my video right now. Am I audible as well as visible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible as well as visible.
All right, so may I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
A very good evening to one and all present here. This is participant E16. Imagine our planet as a magnificent ship sailing through the cosmic sea, guided and propelled by exploration and sustainability. As we set our sights on distant shores in the vast ocean of space, it is imperative that we navigate with utmost care to ensure the longevity of our celestial vessel. Space exploration, akin to setting sail into uncharted territories, often triggers a sense of awe and curiosity, tapping into the intrinsic human desire for curiosity. It beckons us to push through the boundaries of human knowledge, which can translate into a heightened sense of Earth's fragility as one realizes that our ship, the Earth, is not indestructible. Space exploration offers us valuable insights into the origins of our universe and reminds us that Earth is not isolated, but is interconnected with the cosmos. In this journey, the wind is our technological prowess propelling us towards the cosmos. The forests and the oceans are the lifeblood of this vessel, and the providing sustenance and oxygen for all aboard. The crew comprises of the global community, each person a custodian of our shared destiny. As individuals grapple with the vastness of space, there is a natural inclination to appreciate the uniqueness and preciousness of our home planet. For as long as we have existed, we have applied the linear economic model of make, take, and dispose. From our vantage point in space, satellite technologies are like guardians of Earth, monitoring deforestation, tracking climate change, and providing us with the tools to enact meaningful change. We see the intricate ecosystems of our planet and the subtle dance of climate patterns. The cosmic lens emphasizes the shared fate of humanity on this pale blue dot, encouraging a sense of global responsibility and cooperation in the face of environmental challenges. The cosmic perspective demands more than mere observation. It demands introspection. As we venture forth, we must collaborate, sharing knowledge and resources to mend the sails and to reinforce the hull, with wisdom as our navigator and sustainability as our compass. Let us be the stewards who, with mindful hands, can protect and nurture the interconnected web of our life on our ship. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Roll call for participant E17.
Ma'am, am I audible and visible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible and visible.
So I think we are at the dawn of a new era in commercial space exploration. Good evening, respected judges, dear sir, and my fellow mates. I am E17. I want to speak about the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. First of all, one question arises in our mind: what is space exploration? It is the exploration of outer space by utilizing modern space technology and the science of astronomy.
Sorry to interrupt. Have you spoken a little earlier? I mean, before this also?
No, ma'am.
You did introduce yourself earlier, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am, I introduced myself, but I have not.
And, you are being given a code, and I guess the objection is that you also mentioned your name as, what did you mention your name? As Sanya or something from Uttaranchal. You're not supposed to reveal your identity because, we don't want to be biased. Megha, you did not mention this to her. That's what, sir,
This event, one of the rule was being made that all the candidates will not disclose their identity. Neither they will hear any of the which discloses their identity, neither they will tell their name. Three candidates have disclosed their identities, and we are sorry that we cannot entertain you. Okay, good luck next time, beta. Okay.
Okay, sorry, sir.
Okay, sir. Participant E20.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, not visible. Yes,
Am
you're
I
audible.
visible now?
Yes, you can proceed.
Yeah. Starting with a self count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder what makes sense, what makes the universe exist. These are the words of Stephen Hawking. With these words, I, a member of Team 20, welcome the honorable member of the jury and everyone else to today's discussion. The topic of today's discussion is the interplay of space exploration and environmental sustainability, a cosmic perspective. The 14th July 2023 was a remarkable day for the entire nation. That was the day when Chandrayaan 3 was launched. While watching the live telecast of the launch, I felt as proud as ever will be. But at the same moment, I also saw humongous clouds of fire and smoke. That made me wonder, is that good for the environment? Eventually, that thought pushed me into the rabbit hole regarding the environment concerns created by these launches. First and foremost is the emission done in the course of the launch. There are numerous gases such as carbon dioxide and dihydrogen monoxide, as well as particles such as black carbon alumina that are emitted in these launches. They play a significant role in trapping the heat and sunlight and ultimately causing climate changes. But one can argue that these launches are very few in number. Yes, they are few in number. And even though they are few in number, the emission that they cause are huge. Take this for example. In 2018 alone, the emission done by the rocket launches was more than the emission done by the entire aviation industry. Another concern is depletion of the ozone layer. The high temperature created by the rocket launches can convert the nitrogen in the air into the nitrogen oxides, which can deplete the ozone layer. Moreover, the stratosphere has less water vapor, which makes it suitable for the ozone layer. But these launches release huge amount of water vapor also. And this water vapor in the stratosphere leads to depletion of the ozone layer. Well, the story doesn't end with the successful launch itself. If the launch is unsuccessful, the entire rocket is dumped in the sea, leading to marine pollution. And if the launch is successful, still the considerable amount of debris is left in the upper atmosphere of the Earth, leading to space junk. This space junk contains hazardous level of alumina that causes solar radiation as per the scientific opinion. This brings us back to the fundamental question. Is the space, in simple words, yes, as the space exploration is based upon the same threat, same need of environmental concerns are. Yes, me right. Space exploration is based on need for survival. Take this for what if a meteoroid is coming towards us and could possibly destroy our entire race? Without exploring space, we could never know when it is coming and let alone how to tackle it. But by exploring space, we can detect potential threats that are coming from the universe. Moreover, there are numerous researchers that could also help for the numerous invention in the Earth itself. For example, CT scans, LEDs, landmine removals, freeze food, and even the wireless earphones or headphones that we all are wearing today. These are all result of these researches only. In conclusion, I would say that the space exploration, although has a significant impact over the environment, but still is a worth
Sorry
a
to
shot.
interrupt you, sir.
As it,
Your time is up.
sorry, can I conclude in 5 seconds?
Sorry, sir, we are time bound.
No issues. Thank you so much.
Sir. Participant E21. Participant E23. Participant E31. Participant E37.
21. How about 21, Megha?
I'm not present in the meeting. Participant
23.
Ma'am, not present.
31.
Not present.
34.
not
E34.
I'm not present.
E37.
I'm present, but he is not responding. Participant E37.
because last time also he just came and disappeared again. Please unmute yourself. आप unmute नहीं हो.
So please unmute yourself. You are not audible. Oh, sir, you're not audible.
E37. The last call for E37. Unfortunately, you're not audible. I don't understand sign language. बहुत पहले बचपन में देखती थी मैं संडे के दिन. मुझे अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा आप क्या बोलना चाहते हो. I guess we'll have to exempt you for this time. Better luck next time. You please join us with a better network when we have this the next time around. Thank you so much. Over to Megha. Please conclude.
Such an honor to have you today between us. Thank you so much for coming and bestowing with your own presence. Now, as we are close to conclude the session, I would request our esteemed chairperson, Dr. Lakshmi Priya Vinjamuri Ma'am, to accord their respective closing remarks.
Thank you, Megha. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all the participants who have been with us this afternoon over the last 3 hours for the 4th edition of the National Elocution Competition organized by Vasundhara, the Green Society, and Law College Dehradun, Uttaranchal University. It's been a privilege to have with us Dr. K Shama Gupta as our chief guest and also one of the judges, esteemed judges. And thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us through the entire session this afternoon. It's really a privilege to have an expert like you with us. I'm also very indebted to my dear colleagues, Senior Professor Dr. Anil Dixit Sir, who's taken his time off this afternoon to be with us and bless us from VTGS. Dr. Manish Bhardwaj, an expert in international law, and also Mr. Ujjwal Singh, who's also an expert in this particular field, and I'm much indebted to all of them. Having said that, I'd like to thank all my team here. But before that, just for the record, I'd like to know that we had about 40 plus participants who had joined us this afternoon. And we had participation from the Doon University, NUSRL Ranchi, lovely professional university, Babu Banarsi University, Lucknow, University of Lucknow, RGNLU, Brainware, NMIMS Hyderabad, Guru Gobind Singh, Indraprastha University, Fairfield Institute, Haridev Law College, Manikchand Pakhade Law College, besides, of course, our own students from Law College, as also Uttaranchal University, including the School of Technology, Institute of Technology, UIT and UIM. So indeed a very versatile and I must say different kind of an student body that has joined today to discuss on their perspective and ideology regarding the cosmic perspective of what you call space exploration and its sustainability. A very erudite gathering, I must say. Those of you who have spoken exceptionally well, And this has been one of those sessions where it's been very long drawn in terms of the time, almost 3 hours plus. But then not a second has gone past with us feeling that, it's become redundant. Thank you so much, participants, for being with us. And so we meet again in 5.0 National Elocution Competition next year. Over to Megha. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, can I speak for a second?
Ma'am, we were just thinking, Harsh was telling me that you had a connectivity issue. So I was just telling him, ask ma'am to give her perspective. Ma'am, I'll be more than happy to have you say a few words about this event. Yes, please, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, initially I actually got stuck up with one meeting, and then some connectivity issues were there. But yeah, thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank you for inviting me as a judge. And it was really interesting to listen to the students' point of view. Everyone has done a lot of effort, has put a lot of effort. But some participants definitely has presented quite well. Uh, Obviously, this issue of space exploration and sustainability, they are actually very interrelated. As they have said, like space exploration helps in sustainability, but there are definitely an issue of debris and greenhouse gas emissions. So let me not talk much, let me not take much of the time. I again thank you for inviting me, and over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would request the Vice President of Vasundhara, the Green Society, Mr. Sagar Tiwari, to deliver the formal vote of thanks to the honorable judges.
Sagar, you are not audible.
Sorry, ma'am. Good evening and very warm welcome to one and all present here. I, Sagar Tiwari, Vice President, Vasundhara, the Green Society. I would like to thank our Honorable Pro Vice-Chancellor, Uttaranchal University, Dean Law College Dehradun, Professor Dr. Rajesh Bahaguna Sir, our Head of the Department, Professor Dr. Poonam Rawat Ma'am, our respected Chairperson, Dr. Lakshmipriya Vinjamuri Ma'am, and I'm profoundly delightful to thank our honorable guest, Dr. Shama Gupta Ma'am, and our judges for the day, Dr. Anil Kumar Dixit Sir, Dr. Manish Sir, Mr. Ujjwal Kumar Singh Sir, and Dr. Lakshmipriya Vinjamuri Ma'am, Dr. Shama Gupta Ma'am, and also our adherent spectator and participants for taking out time from their precious schedule and bestowing us with your presence. It is such an honor to have you today between us. I would also like to thank our moderator, Ms. Megha Kavatyal and Ms. Ishna Jain, for hosting the event in such a wonderful manner. At last, I would like to thank the technical staff of the Law College Dehradun for supporting us in every manner and making the event a successful one. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, with the permission of our chairperson, ma'am, I would like to end the session.
Yeah, thank you so much, Megha. And ma'am, we surely would like you to deliver a talk in person on our campus sometime. So I'll probably ask Harsh and Megha to connect with you, and I'll directly call you because this is going to be your area of expertise. And we'd like to hear from you on that at your convenience. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, definitely it will be my pleasure to join with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Everyone to kindly leave the meeting.